Welcome back to Gray Squadron Gaming. We have another exciting episode in our Star Wars Legion Battle Report series.
Such an exciting episode.
Today, I don't think we announced it in the last channel, or the last episode, but we have the Senate has risen, and his shadow...
The Senate is here.
...is casted. So Palp left the game, but...
Strings to be pulled here.
But he's back as our Patreon, the Senate tier, which is the highest, most premier tier we offer. There's only can ever be one of them, because there's only one Senate.
He is the Senate.
So, and that is, drumroll...
Stan Parks.
Stan Parks, thank you so much. Stan gets a ton of abilities, including, he doesn't even know what he does. At any point that he wants to, he can message us saying, hey, the next episode, I want to issue Order 66. And then something crazy is going to happen. So we're all going to have to just wait until he does that. But he has a lot of other perks, including, he always has priority list submissions. So this is Stan Parks' list you're looking at because he is the Senate. We are playing 2 Patreon lists. Mine is from him because he's Republican. I usually play those lists. Because when Don does it, he just gets kind of mad, so, you know.
I get mad anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
We'll talk about it in the Salt Corner. We got Obi-Wan Kenobi with Force Barrier, Clone Commander Cody, a unit of ARC Troopers with a DC-15 and offensive push. I haven't brought a DC-15 ARCs in a while, so that'll be fun. Regular unit of ARCs with just offensive push. We have 2 Clone Infantries, each with offensive push, impact grenades, and the DP-23 Clone Trooper. And then 1 more Clone Infantry, this one with the Medic and the DPG-23. So if you like Clone Shotguns, I got lots of those. I know they're your favorite.
Such a favorite of mine.
We have unit Clone Commandos, the regular ones, not Delta, with their armor and their config, that's it. And then not 1, but 2 ISPs, both with the Twin Blaster Cannons and the 327th Star Corps Pilot. Bringing the list right around 1,000 points. This is from Stan, the Senate himself. Thank you so much for the submission. With that said, I got to thank all the other patrons. Thank you guys so much for following us, for supporting us, for helping us get all these extra bonus videos that we've had. If you haven't gotten a chance to go back, watch our SharePoint videos. They're awesome. Watch our unboxings. They're great. Watch our interviews. Watch all the other stuff we put out. We've put polls out, so if you haven't seen those, go on your YouTube. You'll see polls from us. We ask what other games you want to see on the channel when we do our bonus episodes. Legion's not going anywhere. Always be a primetime Sunday.
For some reason, Checkers is really just leading the poll right now. I don't understand why you guys want to watch that.
The last time I looked at our poll, Recon was the number 1, followed by Halo Flashpoint, and then MCP, and then SharePoint in that order. But go check the poll if you'd like to vote. But anyways, big shout out to the YouTube members and the Patreon, especially the commanders.
Huge thanks to our commanders, Jamal Al-Wahadi, Paul Jorgensen, Art Condan, Michael Hume, Tyrell Pohl, Playing with Karma, Papa Heavy, Ethan Mills, Jay Terrell, Nick Hernandez, Dan Bongiorno, Ryan Ross, Brian Schmidt, Anthony Unomo, Ethan McKinney, Grant Sonier, Sozo, Grimoire Gamer, Anthony Hosking, Big Woody, James Cox, Martin, Michael Riley, Django Bet, Nathan Craig, and Kakuja. One.
1. Thank you all so much. You guys are the reasons, like I said, we can do all this. And I'm going to take just 2 more seconds to thank one more person. So on the channel, if you guys don't know, we film at my place 99% of the time. I edit all the videos and upload them and such. So therefore, I give Don a lot of the other tasks so he can help because he doesn't like to edit and nor does he know how to edit, I guess.
It's that second one usually.
So he does things like he manages the Patreon for us, so I don't have to look at that. So he does the pooling of all you guys' winners and stuff, which by the time this video drops, give or take a day or 2 in this video. No, by the time this video drops, all the winners will be announced. Yes. The last video is when we were still tabulating. So we film a little bit ahead because Don's about to go on another vacation, then I'm like shortly after him on vacation. So we're filming early. But regardless, I want to say thanks to Don. He was a trooper and cut out and printed all the print and play for all of my Rebels, all of my Child Collective, all of my Republic, and all the generic upgraded command cards I needed. So thanks, Don. Thank you for doing that. That took a while. He was getting salty about the cards, but he pulled through it.
Yeah, it's a lot. I thought 500 sleeves was going to be enough. It was not.
It was not.
It was not enough, guys.
But they look great now, seeing all the cards the same size and look. And man, so much of the art I was thumbing through it looks so good. By the way,
yeah, a lot of the new art looks really good.
So good.
A lot of the art's the same, but there's some surprises in there that I was like, oh, that looks way better.
It does.
There's also some not as pleasant surprises where I was like, really? That's what you went with? But hey, that's neither here nor there.
Art is objective. Subjective. I said objective. I meant subjective.
It's subjective.
Preference. It can be. So yes, thanks, Don. With that, let's go look at Don's list, which was submitted by
Kakuja 1111.
111. That's great. Okay, let's go look at your list.
All right, and so Kakuja sent me some separatists. We have Count Dooku with Force Reflexes, Burst of Speed, and Force Guidance. Kalani with HQ Uplink and Electro Binoculars. A unit of the Magna Guards with an extra Magna Guard, the Emergency Transponder, and Protector. One of the Crab Droids with the Heavy Laser Cannon and Attack Protocols. 2 units of Aqua Droids with the Heavy Aqua Droid, because you just staple that to any... It should just, when you open Tabletop Admiral, it should just put 2 of them in there for your list.
I'm looking at your list for the first time because I don't ever pay attention when he's setting up, because I'm setting up. And there's a lot of impact in your list. My little ISPs don't really like that too much.
Just a hair of impact. I also have 2 units of the BX Commandos with the Deoxys Spine Saboteur and the shields, and then 3 naked B1s. So we're gonna go roll 4 black dice instead of 5 and see who gets to be first. Blue, not first. Blue.
I rolled 2 hits, pretty average roll. Don beat me by a crit. He's blue, I'm red. He's playing shifting, and I think we put our things on the wrong side again, sir.
We did, yeah.
We do this every time because usually we're used to one of us just being in the person.
Where you stand.
So I went ahead and got Surface Scan for mine. He put Garrison for his advantage, and I got Ordnance for mine. It's what WTF? What's a flip? We're not. It's fine. Everything's let's keep rolling.
I'm gonna tell you what to flip. I'm gonna flip into a cunning deployment because I don't know why you would want Garrison with just 3 naked D1s.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna flip a red. Let me shuffle my red a little bit here and mix them on up and give you a nice.
Get some shifting priorities over here.
How about some bunker assault? That's a fun one.
See, the problem is this deck has intercept the transmissions, so I know that if I flip it, it will be intercept the transmissions.
Well, you have a 50-50 shot of pulling intercept.
I just don't want to play intercept the transmissions.
Don't flip it. You pull bunker to bunker. So you knew it was bunker or intercept?
I didn't remember what else was in the deck.
Yeah, you should see his smirk right now. Because I'm like, you didn't want intercept and you didn't want bunker, but you knew the only other option. Okay.
I didn't remember what was in it, man. I didn't make it.
It's fine.
It's the lists that we play, man.
Everything's fine, man. Everything's fine. We're going to go with a different secondary for my last flip. And it's all the bases, guys. I like this combination. It's bunker assault with destroying the enemy base. It's blowing up everything. I got some ordnance. He's got some cutting deployment. Let's go to the board and have some fun. The giveaways currently going on are these awesome new spot gloss cards, which have front and back arts. I really like them because what they did with them is they have the names, the character, and all their keywords in this nice foil. And that's all of them. Like, all 4 of them have that. They all have the full art on the back, which look really good. So yeah, so a winner will win a Rebel Trooper, a Rebel Commando, a winner will Ahsoka, a winner Storm, aka each person will win 1. And we have lots of these to give away. So comment below. Also, from Worlds, we're giving away one of the official acrylic dashboards, still in its plastic wrap from AMG. So that's the giveaways we have going on now. You guys got us 10K so fast. So like, keep those subs coming and we'll keep throwing more and more cool stuff. We have a ton of other cool giveaways to give away from Worlds and from other things too that we want to show you guys. So keep those up and we'll show you things. Also, since this is no longer the 10K giveaway, I should probably just talk to you real quick about our sponsors. This awesome looking playmat, which we like for Naboo, and you can kind of see why it works really well for Naboo, is from Gray Matter Gaming. Gray Matter Gaming does all of our mats. As you can see, they look really nice. The train on top of that is from our good folks at Legion Train. Legion Train makes the vast majority of the train we play on. They also, you can see the 4 curled paw tokens for the POIs, but then just to make it fun, our Destroy the Bases, our secondary POIs, we're using the Legion Train 3D POIs, just because we thought it'd be fun to differentiate which base and which bunker, you know? So thank you to Legion Train. Thank you to Curl Paw, I mentioned those. Curl Paw also makes all these awesome acrylic tokens here. So check those out. And then if you buy tokens or you have cardboard tokens, J Squared makes token holders for the Curl Paw, for the regular cardboard. They make these awesome dashboards. They make these sweet new deployment markers here. It is a range 1.5 that can easily separate into a 1/2 and a 1 range. So check those out if you're interested in those. They do come with 2 silhouettes. You can pick your colors. It's very cool. With that, I think that's everything. Am I missing anything, sir?
I think that's it.
Gifted Games. Thank you to Gifted Games. Local game store. Check them out. Everything I mentioned has a link below with some kind of discount code. That doesn't help us. It's just to help you. So go check this out if you're interested. Let's get to the game. Welcome to round 1 where we have an orbital strike. This is going to be a commander. They changed this, which is nice. So once this round, at the end of an allied commander unit's activation or an allied field commander unit's activation, it may make an attack using the weapon below. Before it was droid commander.
Correct.
Any commander. I'm 90% sure the clone one also changed from clone trooper to any commander. So as well. I'm 100% sure pretty much. I just don't ever say it. So I'm going to say 999. I went with standing orders. Remember, we're playing bunker assault and destroy the enemy base. We're trying to blow up all the bunkers and all the bases. He's got cunning. I got some ordnance. Let's get started. Don's up first because a 2-pip beats a 4-pip.
I'm going to go ahead and go with a unit of B1s because why wouldn't you? They're going to move out onto the battlefield here and take a dodge. That will be them.
Roger, roger. Go to my stack. We got a core. We're going to bring some clones on the board here. Some clone infantry. We'll go with the 212th clone infantry. These guys are one of the 2 units with the shotgun, the impact grenades, and the offensive push. The one that has the medic will have the medic mini. That's kind of how it works.
Makes sense.
Yeah. And then they'll take a dodge for their second action.
Why not? Same thing. Another B1s. They're going to pop out over here. They're going to take a dodge. That's going to be them.
We got a commander.
Oh, yeah. Bringing Obi on?
Obi has an order. He takes
I
a
know,
standing order. So we're going to bring Cody on. Cody's going to do a move up the board here. And I can either give a dodge to a clone or take a dodge myself. But I guess we'll just give another dodge.
Does he have Exemplar? Or
He doesn't, but he's a clone trooper.
That's
so
true.
He
He
can
can
still
just
share with other clone
They have
troopers.
built-in clone Exemplar.
Also, we should talk about terrain real quick.
Sure.
This middle piece is going to be area terrain. As you can see, you can kind of walk through the bottom of it. But we're going to call it area terrain because there's a new rule and it's really fun to play
You
with
got to
it.
flavor it up.
So that's area terrain. All the fences, pottery, if you will, and the little pieces of scatter that you can show you around the board. That's all lights. And then all the buildings are going to be heavy. I think it's. And then of course, Statos. What are you doing here?
And then this building, we never count that. These are open windows, but we cannot see through and shoot
Yeah, the buildings because there's walls and furniture you can't shoot through, but the towers, the little towers, are shoot
those. Yes. Alrighty. All right, and for the last B1s, we're gonna come over here. They're gonna do the same thing. Pop out on the field, take a dodge. That'll be them.
Well, good news is, guys, he only has 3B1, so that's
it. That was the end of that game.
We're going to my stack. We've got special forces. Let's go with the 501st ARC Troopers. These are the ones that just have offensive push. They're going to come in. We need some units over here.
You're going to scout it out?
Yeah, we're going to do a Scout 2 up to here. Actually, you know what? We're going to do Scout 2 up to here.
Use their jetpacks.
We're going to take a dodge for our first action and aim for our second action. We're just going to hold there because we don't want to get shot early here.
Alrighty. All right, we're going to go ahead and go with the Magnas. They got an order from Kalani. They're just going to pop out next to their B1 buddies here, and they are going to take a dodge.
Okay. We've got special forces. We're going to go with...
Arcs Part 2.
Yeah, I thought really hard about if I wanted this arc on the other side of the board, but we have a sniper rifle, so I thought it'd be fun to actually use the sniper rifle, so we'll scout into the board here with their Scout 2, giving them an aim. We'll take an aim for their second action, and then we're going to shoot that sniper rifle into those Magna Guards over there and see if we can do anything.
How rude.
It's a black-red sharpshooter 1.
I didn't have cover anyway.
That's true. And lethal. But he has 2 dodges, so I'm really looking for crits here. I've got 2 aims on myself and 1 aim on the neighboring arc. There's one. We'll spend the first aim. We'll spend the second aim. Oh! Wait. It's like golf. You gotta give it 3 seconds. Okay, it didn't work.
I like the actual effect.
I think we'll just make it Pierce 1.
Make it 1 Pierce 1. Go to the stack. It's our first special forces. We're going to go ahead and go with the BX Commandos here. They're going to scout 3 onto the field. They're going to scout 2 just up to the...
just move.
PO, yeah, just a regular move at that point.
Scout
not
3
actually
into a Scout 2.
I don't need your sass, sir.
Always.
I'm going to kind of do it like that, I think.
Okay.
And then they're just going to take a dodge. They got a dodge from Cunning Deployment, so they'll have 2 dodges, 2 shields.
They're pretty tanky right now.
They're hopefully.
Pull the heavy. We're going to bring one of our ISPs. They're both the blaster cannons.
So I blasted them.
And they moved to there for their first action. Second action is going to be just to shoot into them.
Why not?
We've got 6 black dice, critical 2, only 1 target. So we're not going to do the gunslinging part. I don't really do that much anymore since we lost fire support back in the July, August, whatever it was when they did that big update. Let's see.
Heavy cover, 2 dodges, 2 shields.
And we got 1 critical. It's not going to be enough to do anything, but it looks good. That's it. I don't have a name or anything.
Alrighty, so cover for 2. We're going to get 1. And then we'll dodge 1 and shield another.
Okay.
All right, we're going to go to the crab because he's got a target now. Juicy target with the armor over there. He is going to scout onto the field here. His scouting party, by the way, did go to Count Dooku.
Of the Dooku's.
Yes.
Oh,
we are just shy there, so might as well get moving. So he's going to pop up to here. I didn't know he turned into Popeye. And then we'll take a shot.
I was supposed to be my Mr. Krabs. Sorry, guys. Give it my best shot. I don't think you even know what SpongeBob is, really, though.
I do. We got 5 black dice. Impact 3. Surging to hit. So you've got cover for...
Light cover for 3.
Got 1.
So impact 2 will kick in.
Impact 2 will kick in, so no armor save there.
I'll take 1.
Alrighty.
We've got a core. Let's go with the blue 501st Clone Troopers. These ones have the medic with them.
Sure.
Who is now a personnel or a...
Captain.
I don't know what this like. He's not the leader, though.
Is he not? That's
his card
interesting.
doesn't. Yeah, he's got that. I don't know if the name of it.
I thought that the slot was like the leader slot.
No, because when they say it says leader on it, this is
You
just
can't see it at all. There we go. There we go. Interesting.
so yeah. But so it's just another slot for them. So they're not. It's kind of like Biston.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Biston. That made me sad. That made me sad, but guys, for a second there. We got a lot of comments on our video saying that from that's not a lot. We got a few comments from people getting a little mad at me for just like and Don for just saying like, oh yeah, that makes sense or that, or just nodding your head. But I just want to be clear with everybody that when we are listening and he gives a 5-minute to 6-minute explanation, and people are saying we didn't push them hard enough or argue with them or push back or want more examples, but when he gives a 5-minute reasoning why something's removed or why they made something one way, that's usually we're going to leave it alone at that point because that's a 5-minute answer.
Right. We also
that he went in depth.
Are fully aware that they are not necessarily happy about the decision either. We aren't happy either. Like, I am sad to have lost Palp in the Royal Guard.
I'm okay with those because I don't play them.
Yes.
But I'm sad about my Biston.
But
I'm just joking.
We are a positive channel. We want to encourage people to play this game. We want people who watch our content to go, hey, those guys are happy playing Legion. I should be happy playing Legion too. So if we just dumped on these guys in an interview for no reason, that would be kind of silly, right?
Yeah, and obviously we don't actually know the full reason. He gave his reasons in many interviews, which you guys might have watched them all or some or one. But to me, it seemed like there's a lot of hints. He kept bringing up LFL a lot.
Right.
So I'm assuming that had a large part of it. But I don't speak for the brand. We're nothing to do with them. But anyways, so yeah, I'm sorry if we made some of you mad by seeming like we were agreeing with them. If I'm silent or I nod my head, that's just more like I'm listening to him. Like I hear you. Right. You know, it's kind of like I hear you, Jake Sully. You know,
yes.
You know,
yes.
It's kind of like that.
And then they fell in love. It was a weird story, actually. That was your comparison for it.
And I'm sorry, guys, also for pushing the Gungans back when we were setting the clock because you said I did that.
It's true. It's 100% Joe's fault that you guys don't have Gungans. You can leave that in the comments below, blaming Joe for no Gungans.
Okay, so they moved up. They took a dodge and they're chilling.
All right, going to this stack, it is going to be Kalani himself. And I think we're actually going to go over here with Kalani at this point. I really only had some different plans, but we're changing our mind a little bit. He's going to pop out onto the field over here. He is going to strategize on himself, taking a suppression, an aim, and a dodge. With Exemplar, why wouldn't you? And then he has a dodge from Cunning Deployment as well.
We're going to go with my ordered unit Obi because it just makes it easier. You see, guys, I left a perfect spot for him right here.
He threw an aim into it, unfortunately.
Yeah, so it's going to be on the aim token, but we all know he fits, so it's fine.
I think Joe made it up the whole time. He plays a pretty schemy.
Okay, he's also my bomb carrier. Did we see who's carrying the bombs?
Mine's Obi. His is Obi. I have the purple Aquas over there. I figured that 11 health, he might be able to tank it long enough to survive over there.
That's true. Obi's second action, it's going to be a dodge.
Can't go wrong with a dodge. All right, we're going to our stack, getting our last unit of Special Forces. These guys are going to scout 3 right onto the board here. They are going to take a speed 2 move up. Then we're going to pop a shot into that lovely...
How dare you? Leave the ice
Internet Service Predator.
It didn't do anything to you.
Going to be 10 black dice, surging to hit, sharpshooter 1, taking away your cover. Oh my goodness. I'll take that.
That's a little bonkers. Oh, that was a blank. Everyone saw it.
Yep.
He blinked out.
So armor's going to eat the 3 hits, unfortunately, but 2 crits is still pretty darn good.
Thank God for the armor.
It's armor 3, right?
It is armor 3.
Okay.
I technically would roll cover first, but no matter what.
No, I sharpshootered away your cover.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You have sharpshooter 1 and I have light. You did say that.
Words came out of my mouth. You ignore them. It's fine.
Oh, my God. That's what I deal with, guys.
Oh, my gosh.
That's back at you, sir.
Rude.
Here's looking at you, kid. Go to my stack. We've got the lovely Commandos. I'm so used to running Delta usually. They're going to come as far as they can, which is about there. We're going to take a look and see how close we are to range 2 here. Well, we're fairly close. I think we're going to take a move action for the first here. I think we're going to do it, guys. The question is, do I get just in range of this crab or just in range of that? I think we're going to go...
Got some BX, got some crabs.
The BX droids have cover, and they have dodge and a shield, so where this crab has nothing besides his armor, and I'm going to have impact 4. So yeah, we're going to come just barely in range there.
It's pretty impactful over here.
And we're coming out with our anti-armor weapon out.
Sure.
And we'll just unload 8 black dice with impact 4.
Just hoping for some blanks.
2, 4, 6, 8 black dice. Impact 4 is pretty good. You're not in range of my token. I'm in range of my token, so I get surge defense, but it doesn't help me with attack. Let's see what happens.
Armor 2 on the crabs. That's what he's got. And you're rolling an 80 crit. That's
well, the good news is there happens to be a surge on a friend, so I can surge that up, which will then impact all 4.
All right, so we're just hoping for four shields here.
Yeah,
5 shields. All right. We get one. We get 1 shield. That's a solid start. We got a purple guy. He's going to come on out here with his infiltrate.
It's the bomb
They're
carriers.
going to infiltrate as far forward as they can. I'm going to use this sweet J-square design tool just to make sure I don't cheat them up a little too far. Right there, they can see over the crab without any problems. They can see through themselves without any problems.
Also, this is a great time to clarify a couple things, which we might have said wrong once. Is the update said, arms and legs don't count for silhouettes if you're posing them in that way. It's their legs still haul.
If you did the arms out
or legs doing splits or something, that's what they meant. They clarified that. It says that. So just to clarify, I like to clarify things we say wrong.
Right.
Also, I think we said this wrong in a couple episodes back. If a vehicle is damaged and it's ion, they can lose both actions. They can lose an action from each. You just can't lose 2 actions from damage or 2 actions from ion.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right, so we took an aim for our first action, shooting in to the ISP with the second. 2 reds and 1 white for the heavy, and then 3 blacks, 3 whites for the regulars. This has impact 2, I want to say. Surge to hit. Woof. Okay.
I mean, they got you all your impact. I mean, you wanted more.
So we'll spend the aim on these 2 here.
Oh.
So this will surge up. I want to make sure. I believe it's impact 2. I'm going to check real quick.
He's checking, but either way, I'm pretty sure he's right. Armor will eat one of these.
It is impact 2. That is correct.
So Armor will eat the other one. These 2 will impact. I'm rolling for 3 on the ISP. Come on, money. I got 1. Taking 2. For my stack, we've got a clone. Let's go with our last clone infantry guys here. This is the offensive push. So we're going to pop offensive push. Can you pop that going onto the board? It's a move on the board. Why not? Why not? I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm overthinking it. We're going to pop that just because I want this attack. Because right now, if I take this little handy dandy measuring tool, we are within range 3 of the crab. So we're going to aim from the offensive push, and we're going to go and shoot him.
This is me going too far with a crab, like I always do.
Okay, we've got 4 blacks, the regular clones, and then it does have the shotgun guy who's too far, but he can use his regular blaster. It's going to be 5 black dice with an aim and a surge. Let's see what we can do. He's got armor 2. Well, that seems solid. I'm going to spend the aim because there's no one else to go over there this round. Got a blank at least for you there, buddy.
Well, at least armor kills 1, but
you
we
need
need
2
shields here.
Can you get it? Can you get it?
No.
Oh.
Last in the stack is the last of the Aquas. They are going to pop out here with their infiltrate. And
They're so infiltrating.
little pop right there. I think we're actually just going to start
Moving them up, probably a good idea.
I probably should have moved them in a place where they weren't going to be right there. So we'll just move to something like that. It doesn't matter which direction they're pointing because
They're a trooper. They're not fixed front.
Yep. So we'll pop them up here.
They're enjoying that sweet hot rod.
And then we will take a shot.
On who? The arcs?
On the only thing I can see. Yeah,
you probably see the clone troopers too. I'm assuming you want. Okay.
Yeah, we'll shoot the arc.
Oh yeah, they have a dodge or a surge available to them. They have Obi's force barrier and they have heavy cover.
Okay. I have 4 whites, 3 blacks, 2 reds, surging to hit. That's way better.
Way better. Oof.
Where was that on the ISP where I would have wanted all of these hits? This is...
I don't know. You might want to kill some arc troopers too.
I mean, I don't think I'm going to kill any arc troopers
Well,
with
the
this.
good news is I made sure you should probably only be able to see 2, and that was the leader and the sniper.
I mean, that guy's pretty far over. I'm pretty sure I can see the whole unit.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Okay, so let's look. Let's go cover first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for cover?
7 for cover.
Oh, that's a lot of cover.
That's a lot of cover.
Okay. This is a little bit more than they were expecting. But that's okay, guys. We're going to work through this. We got 2. That's something.
Standard heavy cover. Okay.
Okay, we'll definitely spend a dodge into 1. We'll force barrier 2 more.
Alrighty.
Down to 3.
Mm-hmm.
So we spent the dodge. We don't have access to the surge token now. We spent our 1 token from our buddies here. You know, yeah, it's just... Who remembers the game with keepkickingchicken.com? Because that's what I'm going to go have after this match. Last in our order to units, because of our direct from Cody, which that'll be the last time he's directed, because he's way over here now, is going to be... This guy is going to fly to the board with his compulse action. Oh, yeah, I totally forgot it was a compulse action the first one. I could have been able to aim and shoot you earlier.
Good.
It's okay.
I'm glad you forgot.
He's going to aim.
Okay.
And we're going to shoot. There's a POI hole there. I'm going to see if I can see anything through that and maybe shoot something besides.
You most likely could. I don't know if you got the range to shoot, actually, from there, though.
No, I think it's got to be them.
Yeah.
6 black dice with an aim this time. Critical 2. Surge to hit onto the Aquas because that's all I can see. Everything else is out of range.
Armor 2.
Well, there's the critical too.
You know, you're really making this a fun
we'll
game
spend the
to
aim
start
with
off
this one. He'll stay a blank though. Armor's gonna eat 2. You're gonna look at 3 to save.
3 white surging defense dice here.
Is his white better than his red?
Nope. All right, last but not least is the Count himself. He had scouting party. He's really not going to use much here, but he's going to scout onto the field. We are going to go ahead and take a move up here. Just want to make sure. Handy dandy J2 tool here. Range half for all of the things here.
He's good guarding. He's got backup. That's what he's measuring.
He's got all the things. We're going to take a aim, and then we're going to use our orbital bombardment with Dooku because he can now use it.
Who are we shooting?
I'm going to shoot the arcs that we...
Arcs.
I've cleared away a lot of their defensive tech
They still have a dodge, but yes, they've lost force barrier. I have a choice of a dodge or surge heavy cover. He's got...
I've got 2 blacks, 2 reds, suppressive with surge to crit now.
Ooh, surge to crit.
And an aim. We got
good.
2 crits so far, and I think we're just going to leave it at that. I don't really want to risk it with the black dice. You know, dodge 1, I would imagine. You got 3 to deal with after that.
Yeah, it's like deja vu here. Let's see if they can roll it one more time with feeling.
I hate you
we'll lose
so
one.
much.
We'll lose one. So there was some killing in the first round. There's a crab off the board. We got 2 damage on the 1 aqua there, and 1 damage on a magna?
1 damage on a magna.
I lost an arc here. He's unfortunate. He died. It's okay. And we took 3 wounds on the ISP. So
For those of you watching, you really came out on top this round because I put a ton of dice into 2 different units, and I got very little to show for it. And
when Obi's on the board with force barrier,
you have a lot that
you never know what's going to happen.
Destroyed with me. So I don't feel good.
It's a classic 3-pip versus 3-pip. You do not underestimate your means, which he just realized he forgot to do the divulge.
But actually, it worked out because now I wanted to use the recover on it anyway.
So there you go.
And I rolled it for you.
And it's me, which I don't know if I wanted to go first this time. But that's okay. Anyways, the cards. 3 droid troopers or AI units. If this card was not divulged at the next activation, choose up to 2 ally units with the base of order tokens. Each chosen unit makes a recover action. What do you want to recover?
The
shield.
Yep.
Just the one guy, yeah.
Yep.
1 guy, 1 shield. That's fair.
It's not worth it to wait to try to get 2
No,
shields
it's
off
not.
of
You
it,
never want to
so.
risk that. Obi-Wan Kenobi is playing General Kenobi. It's Obi and 2 units. When he issues an order with this card, that unit gains 1 search token for each allied unit within 1 of it. So I'm going to have probably dice for the search tokens because it's going to be a lot really quickly. And then I'm going to drop the ordnance token as well. That's where I put my bomb token there for my ordnance. I gave my direct from Cody to this vehicle here. I issued an order to the lovely commandos who do have target 1s. They're going to get an aim. They don't need the surges for defense because of that, but they can use them for offense. I gave it to them. Gave the other one to the injured arcs here who are using a dice to represent their 3 surge tokens because there's a lot of surge tokens on the board with all the clone troopers, and Obi's going to get 3 for him having 3 other units at range 1 of him as well. He gave his orders to...
So I gave 1 order to these BX droids who got to recover. I gave a 2nd order to these BX droids, and then I gave the 3rd order to the B1s who B1 chained it all the way over here. And then I had Kalani do his direct AI unit on these B1s, who then put it onto him. So then in my stack, I just have the heavies and Dooku.
Perfect. I like it. Let's go with this boy. He's a little hurting, so let's go with him. He's going to take an aim for his first action.
Sure.
His second action is going to let's shoot some more BX droids.
Alrighty.
They got their shields back, but they don't have 2 dodges this time. So let's
They do not. That's
aim,
true.
shoot them, then afterwards we'll give them an observation token from our pilot.
And then compulse after that.
Yep. 6 black dice, critical 2 into the BX droids who have heavy cover and a couple shields.
Oh yeah, I forgot to put the shield on.
Okay, so that's going to be one of our criticals. I'm going to spend the aim on these 2. Get another critical. So looking at you get some cover to check for.
All right, cover for 2. We get 1. We'll spend both shields, and we'll roll for 1.
Just 1 coming through after all that.
And we block it. That's good. I'm going to go with these BX droids that are now in danger. They've lost shields. They're going to roll off a suppression, which is nice.
Woohoo!
They didn't much care whether or not they had it. So I think we're going to just straight up double move into this building.
Just trying to get some cover.
Straight up, now tell me. So we'll move, and we'll just move right into the wall here. Make it hard for him to easily get shots on me.
He's hiding from the camera, but he's right there. You see him? Do you see him? He's right there, guys.
And that'll be them.
Okay, we got my other heavy. I guess we're just going heavies early here, guys. There's these BX droids over here, but that would involve me, like, creatively. I don't know if I can creatively compulse that. I think I would have to compulse it.
Yeah,
there's no way.
Can't compulse into this area.
So I'd have to like move, and then I would have to abandon this whole area. And these guys probably need the backup. So I think we're gonna not shoot them for the timing. We're gonna take an aim.
Sure.
And I think we're just gonna. I could see him, but the issue is he's got guardian, backup, and deflect. That all sounds terrible. So we're just gonna take an aim.
They also would provide backup as well. They have guardians.
Oh yeah, you can't double backup. Either way, you have backup
Yeah.
and guardian and deflect. So we're just gonna shoot the armor droids. If I can get one more through, one of those big boys falls.
That's very true.
I have an aim. I have 6 black dice. Critical 2 into these armored 2. Right?
Armor 2.
Armor 2.
You did say the video before Adepticon they were armor 3.
Yeah, I messed it up. I confused myself. Don't worry. Spend the aim.
Oh, good. I'm glad to see your dice are continuing their hotness.
There's a complete blank on that.
So 2 go away for armor. And then 2 paint, please. Just 1. So 1 does go down, but I'll take the defense. Back here, it is going to be our Aquas. I was hoping to go with them, but I didn't want to risk Dooku, so they're just going to move up a little bit because I just want to reposition them as a much nicer wall. So we'll push them up to right about there, and then we're going to take a shot then into the ISP. All right, there's going to be 2 reds and a white impact 2 plus 2 blacks, 2 whites. These guys are much better at throwing dice, apparently. Impact 2 is going to kick in right there. Oh, I guess you have cover first. I'm sorry. You do have light cover.
It's light cover. Yep, we can check that to see if I get anything off. No.
You do not? All right. And then impact kicks 2 of these. Armor kicks the other ones away. We got 3.
Blocking 2? We got Commander Cody or Obi, but we're going to go with Cody. Cody's going to use his jump 1 to kind of just hop up into this point here.
Sure.
Like so, for his first action. And then his second action will be to, we're going to take a shot.
Okay.
I think we've got some impact on this gun, though. We've got impact 1. It's not the best impact, but it's still impact, guys.
It's impact. You can search your
So
crit, too, right?
Yeah, he does. I'm going to shoot the Aqua Droids.
Alrighty.
I did do my free observe 2 on them before I shot. This is going to be 2 reds, 1 white, 1 black, lethal 1, surge to crits, impact 1.
All the words.
And technically, if I really want to get crazy, I have this on my commando friends in front of me. Well, that's going to be 2 after impact.
You do have your
I'm
observation.
thinking. We'll spend, let's just see. Spend the other one. That was a crit. All right, so the armor's eaten 2 of those.
Correct.
So those were kind of useless, weren't they? I was hoping to get a surge or a crit. I had 2 chances. I think I want to save the aim for now. So we're just going to let this impact up. Armor eats these 2.
We got 2.
They don't roll.
Those aren't bread. Excuse me. Block 1, take 1. We're going to go over here to Kalani. We are going to move up. Don't need to go too far. Want to make sure we stay in our half range back here. We're just going to scoot him up just a hair. And then he's going to take a strategize on himself.
There's B1s back there if you guys can't see.
And on the strategizers, I believe, range 1 to 2. We'll go ahead and give it to the guys in front of us.
Okay. We're going to go. These ARC troopers are a little suppressed at the moment. Oh, I needed 1 off, but we'll take both off.
All right, well, we all know Joe's white defense dice this game have been stupid, so that's fun.
Because I needed 2 off to be able to move up and shoot you, but or 1 off. 2 off is a nice treat, too. So let's just move up to here.
Okie dokie.
Which will give me an aim from tactical, and that should put me well within range 2 there. So yeah, we're just going to move in and shoot you with our guys.
That sounds awesome. Let's do that.
I also have offensive push. I got to aim for that and aim for their base tactical. They currently have an observation token limit, and I have 3 surges from Obi-Wan's command card. Dice pool is 2, 4, 6 black dice for the regular arcs who are surviving because he did kill 1 earlier, and then a black and red from my sniper, my DC, with lethal. Sharpshooter won't matter. Let's see what happens.
Let's see.
Well, this seems pretty good. We don't surge naturally, but we might just let that be. Let's spend one of the aims here. Okay, we're gonna spend the observation token here. Okay, that's okay. This will we're gonna spend one of our many search tokens on that, and then
armor.
We'll spend the aim to make that lethal.
So 4 pierce 1 sounds fun. Okay, so we lose another. Joe's over here singing Tom Green, guys. We're going to take a Magna Guards. They're going to move, and they are going to charge into this ISP and smash it with a hammer.
It's a bold move.
It is.
It is.
This is going to be 8 black dice surging to hit into the ISP.
Armor. That's a good roll. That's a good roll.
Not bad. Armor 3 is going to eat all 3 of these, so you're rolling for 2.
We'll take 2.
It's
We got a core. We're going to go with the 501st on this side of the board. They're going to follow the lead of the ARC troopers here and do something extremely similar to what their buddies just did. We're going to move to here, right behind them, which puts them just within range. You know what? We actually might see if we're in range 2 of the Magnets, because I hear Magnets really like
Range Pierce?
Range Pierce.
They actually do.
That's like one of their favorite things.
Big fans of the Range Pierce.
Yeah, so we'll move up and we'll shoot. We do have the Magnas. We can see them just fine. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blacks to the medics, adding a black dice because he's combatant. And then 2 reds, Pierce 1 from the shotgun. Into, I didn't even look. It might be light cover from the fence, I'm guessing they have.
No.
No, okay. Never mind. Oh, because you came out past. Yep. So we'll spend one of their neighbor surge tokens who have a ton of them. And then it's just gonna be a 5 Pierce 1.
Cool. I do have a dodge on them, so we'll dodge 1.
Okay,
we'll make
4
it 4 Pierce 1. That feels nice. Okay, well, we'll Pierce 1. All right, we're gonna go over here to these B1s because I don't know what to do with this game at this point. They're gonna pop out over to here, and then they're gonna take a pot shot into the ISP, and we'll see what happens.
You'll get impact 1 from them. It looks like you're in a side arc to me.
Probably.
Sounds like Spanish to me.
This is just your standard 6-pack of not surging to nothing white dice from the B1s. I mean, I would love it if they surged right now. Holy cow.
1 crit. You're going to spend an aim on it? Or are you going to save it?
Kalani's aim. There's not a whole... Oh, I guess the Aquas, if they move.
You got Aquas and BXs over there still.
No, the Aquas aren't going to move and shoot. So we're going to spend the aim. Get nothing off of it. 1 crit.
You didn't have any hits though either, right?
No.
Because you had impact 1. Okay.
Yeah, just the 1 crit.
From the side arc. We're fine. Hey, go to my stack. We've got a core. We've got the lovely shiny who brought along a 504 shotgun guy because I don't have any non-colored shotguns, to be honest, yet. This is technically a shotgun because this list has 3 shotguns. But we won't tell anybody that.
So he's going to go over here and shoot these BXs, I think?
Yeah, the only thing we have in range 2 are these BX droids here. So we're going to shoot them. We do have offensive push on them because they're not the medic unit. So we'll pop that. No, they already popped theirs. The only ones that have it left are the orange ones. So they're just going to shoot some naked dice with some surges. Right. They have a surge on them. There's a bucket of surges around them, so they can definitely grab 1.
We got shields and heavy cover.
We've got 4 black dice, 2 red dice, Pierce 1 on this attack. Let's see what we can do.
I don't like you at all. I don't like you.
We're going to spend a surge on the neighbor and just... You can get heavy cover for 4.
I just don't like you.
That's not very nice.
Got 1. We'll take 2 for shields, and then it's 1...
2. Still 2. So there's a crit.
4, right?
4 hits, 1 crit is what the pool was.
4 hits, 1 crit. Okay.
Yeah. So there's
so we get 3 because it's Pierce, right?
Yep, it is Pierce 1.
Cool. All right, we're going to keep the B1 train going. These guys are going to move up to right about here. And they're going to just take a shot into the ISP. And we'll see what happens. Another B1 into ISP shot.
You still got your crit.
Same result as last time, I guess. I hate you so much. This is ridiculous.
For the keyword, give me this is ridiculous. But in your best, like, Daffy Duck, Sylvester the Cat kind of like...
How is that going to read on a
That's why it's fun. Remember, we get to read them all, and we do this weeks ahead, so you always forget, and then you start giggling at all the comments. Oh. So give me your best version of saying, that's ridiculous, and like a Daffy Duck, Sylvester the Cat kind of like lispy kind of saying it. And I'll give you not 2 extra entries, you'll get 3 extra entries for this one, because it'll make me laugh, and it's a little more work on you guys. We got Special Forces. We're going to have to climb up over this if we want to shot this round, so let's climb up over this, and from there... Then we got range 2 on the Aquas. Not quite the Magnus. He's a little out of range.
Well, at least something.
We don't get an aim because we don't get tactical off climb unless I'm wrong there. But isn't that right?
I'm pretty sure you are correct.
Pretty sure I'm right on that one. So we're just gonna shoot. We have 2, 4, 6, 8 black dice. They don't have anything besides offensive push on them. No extra person or anything. There's a surge on some neighboring buddies, and like I said, climb doesn't count for tactical. That's okay. We'll just spend 1 from a neighbor and just you don't get cover, but you get armor 2, so it's just gonna be a 5-pack. Time to get your dice for you, so sure. Okay, go. The salt corner will be fun tonight, guys. If you stick around.
All right, we're gonna just go with the B1s here, and there's aim and shoot at the thing.
The ISP.
6 white dice with an aim.
Man, that's consistently 1 crit every B1 roll.
It didn't matter.
That's just what they roll.
Should have just moved.
I'll take a wound, though.
Oh, wow.
Okay, last of my stack has to be these cores. We still have Obi in order, but we don't want to go with him yet. So we're going to go, because we can walk.
Just remember, this is
a POI.
just a POI.
It just looks awesome.
The 3D terrain does give you some trickery on whether or not things are blocking line of sight.
I think I'm going to be out of range too there, but I want to check.
You are just out at that
so.
point.
Okay.
I mean, not every possible thing can go your way just round 2. You have to try a little bit.
That makes sense. So we'll move up, and we'll still shoot him with just range 3 guns.
That's good. I hope they don't make it.
It's going to be 5 black dice, because I'm just out of range for the shotgun to add his dice. I have a surge on me and a surge or an aim on a buddy, but I probably save my aim for later.
I've got heavy cover and no luck. Let's see what happens.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, did you roll a bad attack roll?
it's not great.
Wow. That was kind of you.
Oh,
Did I cover it both away? I could go buy a lotto ticket. We're going to go over here with these severely damaged BX droids. We're going to hold on to both suppression. What we're going to do is we're going to recover to get their shields back, and then we're going to take a shot into the ISP in front of us.
he will get impact 1 because my weak sides. And for those who don't know, remember, droids can't be suppressed. So that's why he wasn't suppressed with 2 suppression on him. Yep. And his recover action removes his suppression. So it's a win-win for them.
All right, so he's at range 1, so we get to throw a poison bomb that's not going to poison him at him, but it's a rainbow for that with blast and poison that's not doing anything. And then 2 blacks for each of the other 2. Surge to hit. Impact. That looks nice, but it's just going to be 2 at the end of all of that.
Oh, because the armor. Armor! We'll take 1. Okay, we're going to go with Obi and Cody. Normally, I would double move towards the bomb, but he's got a burst of speed Dooku who likes to pierce Jedis, and I don't want to be pierced, really. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to move once to, over here, for example. Whoosh.
It's a good example.
And then I'm going to move just in front of these guys to, right there.
Sure.
So double move. I have my 3 surges from my command card, and then I'm going to refresh Force Bearer, because this is the only card I have on him, which is kind of odd, but see how it works.
Go to the stack. It's definitely not Dooku, which is what I was hoping for at this point, because we got a lot to deal with over here, and these guys are probably going to get rocked long before they.
The question is, do they finish off the ISP finally? Ooh, I think you get the side arc there, maybe.
No, there's no chance.
No, you're a little shy. You're a little shy.
We are going to attempt to try to kill the ISP, because double moving at this point, there's no way I can kill.
It's only got 2 health. No, it's got 3. I lied. It's got 3 health, but it's going to be. I'm going to be ordinancing myself the way that worked out. So maybe you do enough for it to finish itself off. Who knows? Let's see.
Oh. All right, this is going to be 2 blacks. I'm sorry, 2 reds and a white. Impact 2 for the heavy, and then 3 blacks, 3 whites for the regular friend.
Well, that's pretty good.
And it's going to be. Well, you have cover for 3, 4. I'm sorry, cover for 4.
Cover 4. Light cover. Let's see if we get anything. No, we got nothing.
All right, so it's going to be 3 after impact, because armor is going to eat the other 2.
Okay, 3. You need. If I blink this, you kill him. That's it. I just got to blink. I just can't say I'm one with the Force and the Force is with me, because usually when I do that, I almost always get 1. So I can't say I'm one with the Force and the Force is with me. I got my 1, so we break, but we're alive.
A real good chance, guys, of outlasting the commandos for their easy recover, shoot, impact 12.
I gave him the order,
and I couldn't
to give him the aim, so that way I could recover their anti-armor gun back.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then they have some search tokens for Obi's cards as well, because they're not within range of their token.
Yeah.
So we're just going to go ahead and shoot impact 4 8 black dice with a couple search tokens.
I love it. Let's see what happens. On your Joe's winning the game already bingo card, you had skipping to the dice box.
Stop it.
You get a mark at this point.
I maybe, but
he skipped to the
2,
dice
4,
box,
6,
guys.
8. I just really wanted to get this shot off, and it worked out. Sometimes when you line that move up in Legion and it works, you're like, granted, I could blank here.
I don't know what that feels like.
I could blank here, nothing
That's
happened.
never happened for me.
It's not great. It's 50%, but it's not great.
Right.
There we go.
Oh, don't worry, the conversion.
I'm going to spend 1 of my search tokens to make this a hit, and then all 4, so you look at that 5 total.
5 again.
I don't know. I'm not going to make them all crits. That'll take me too long. Well, I'm going to, because I earned it. He blocked 1.
Last but not least, we have the Count himself. He is going to go ahead and he's just going to end up right here next to his boys.
Just sauntering up.
And he is just going to throw some lightning at... We're going to shoot some arcs, I think. Let's just make sure. Oh, yeah. We'll shoot the orangey boys and see what happens.
Okay.
This is one that's going to be 6 blacks. Surge to crit. Suppressive. Pierce 1. All right.
Cover for 3. Heavy cover. Behind the POI. We get 1. We'll force barrier the other 2 off. with Obi. So we're leaving with 1 crit still remaining. We are impervious, so we'll roll 2 red dice here. We have 1 Surge Token and a buddy we can use. No, we won't use it because it's pierce anyway, so I'll lose an arc. He did kill 1 arc trooper, so they are down 2. Both ISPs are kicking. This one has 4, this one 6, but we're about to blow up the ordnance. Let's go to the box and look at that. The ordnance is going off. It's got the Aquas at range of it. It's got my ISP at range of it, and I think that might be it.
I think the BXs are there for the suppression aspects.
Yes. So 2 hits are, what, 1 damage each?
1 damage each.
I believe.
Yep.
So it does kill my ISP, but I do kill an Aqua with it because one of his Aquas had only 1 wound left. So that's pretty cool. I mean, not cool, I killed my own ISP, but it kind of outlived what it's supposed to do anyway, so it's okay. My ISP's gone, but we also did 2 wounds. We only had 1 wound left of them anyway, so it's okay. We put 2 suppression on these guys back here as well. Those are the only things in range. So they're down to 4 wounds left. Scoring-wise, we each secure our own bunkers, so it's going to be 2-2. That's it.
Stan's up here enjoying the match as the Emperor, as the Senate.
Stan's got front row seats.
As his Republic destroys the Separatist army.
As he foresaw it. Welcome to round 3, where he has Fear, Surprise, Intimidation. It's Count Dooku. This round, Count Dooku gains Arsenal 2 and Relentless, and each of his range attacks gain Versatile until the end of the round. Each time Count Dooku makes an attack, after attack resolved, the defending unit gains 2 Suppression. I went with Knowledge and Defense. There's some new art for you there. Obi gains 1 dodge token for each other friendly ally trooper within 1. This round, Obi can use Guardian X during melee attacks as well. So I gave my orders to the commandos again to give them their aim from their target, so that way if they need to refresh their weapon for whatever reason, they have an aim. And I gave my other order, well, I thought I did. I gave it to Obi. I'll give it to him in a second. He passed his orders out like so. There, and there. With all his coordinating, directing shenanigans. Yep. Surprising no one. Dooku's going.
Go with Dooku. He does have Force Guidance. He's just gone last every round so far, so he's never had to use it. We'll give a Surge to the Magnas, and we'll give a Surge to the B1s because the VX droid surges, and so does he. We're going to go ahead and crack that lovely burst of speed he's got. We're going to crack his Force Reflexes for a dodge, and we are going to do some moving at speed 3 because at this point you just do it. We'll double move into Mr. Kenobi right here. And then we will attack Kenobi with a lightsaber. We'll lightning the orange guys next to him. And that will be Dooku. Alright, we're going to start with Obi and 5 red dice surging to crit. Makashi Mastery will make my Pierce 2 Pierce 1 and make it so I can pierce Mr. Obi-Wan. And it's going to be all of them.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Imagine you're dodging all of them?
Just spend all 3. Yeah, why wouldn't we?
Wouldn't you? So 2 Pierce 1 into Mr. Kenobi.
I have my ability where I can, like re-roll them or things.
It's true.
If I need to. Let's see what this rolls. I'm not going to re-roll them.
You don't have to.
I'm just going to pierce 1, though, so he'll take his 1 wound.
That's cool. Let's do 6 black dice into some orangey boy arcs. It's going to be 4.
4. I am impervious, so they're going to roll 5 here.
1, yeah.
I do have a Surge Token on a neighbor if I need to use it here. Barrier's tapped still, yeah.
Barrier is tapped, yes. You have not gone with Obi since using it last.
No, he brought it back.
Did he? Oh, he went last. You're right. So it is back. You're right. Cool. I love playing this game right now, guys.
Oh, I need to roll 1 more. You had 3 on there, right?
Yeah.
He will pierce. Let's see. He'll take 2. I did horrible impervious math, so he only did 1 arc because I had 2 blocks as 1 hit. I just saw 2 blanks and did the horrible, math in your head. Yep. It was wrong, so that's where we're at. Goes to me. Here we go with these guys. They're going to take the recover action and do exactly what they did last time and shoot those aqua droids.
Awesome.
Okay, we have 2, 4, 6, 8 black dice. Impact 4 again. I do have a Surge on the neighbor and aim on myself because of target into these armor 2 aquas.
Sounds great.
Well, Surge, it is still really good. Don't get me wrong. But we're going to spend the aim on these 2. Okay. Well, now it's really, really good. I don't even think I'm going to spend the Surge because... How many do I have? I have 2 over there.
There's 4 health total on the unit.
Yeah, I'm not going to spend it. So, Impact 4 will kick in. Is that was 4 or is that 3?
No, that was 3.
I still have 1 more. Okay, so you'll take off 1. That's why I didn't spend it because it was going away anyways.
6 white defense dice here. Let's see what 1 shield I get on this roll.
You get 3. They're alive.
Ooh, cool.
Welcome back to the Dice Box. We're going to fix an injustice that was done to Dawn. It was bothering me, so I went back and looked. Instead of re-editing and making a jumble match, you guys can just hear how we corrected mistakes. I did not have barrier left because Obi went, then Dooku went and shot some arcs. I buried those away, so I couldn't bury them again because Obi hasn't gone yet. So we're going to re-roll. We're going to roll 2 more dice and see what paint we get. We get no paint. We can spend the 1 search token, which he will then pierce.
No, I think I used the pierce already.
Okay, so then you're going to get 1 more wound through on them.
Cool. All right, we're going to go with the Magna Guards. They are going to take an aim for their first action. They are going to move right back around here. Still stay in melee or end in base contact with this floating frisbee. But now we have an aim. We get to charge. We'll attack. We're now within range 1 of Dooku if he gets, for some reason, abandoned by Obi. And we'll go to there. We're on the side, so we get impact 1. 4 black surging to hit with an aim. And spend the aim.
Okay, so it's
going
going
to be
1. Because of his impact. We'll take it. Okay, right on my stack, we've got Arc Troopers. Unfortunately, I got to climb back down, so still no tactical there. Really tactical if it's a flat surface, don't you know?
Yep.
So we're going to move there.
You can't be tactical and climb stuff.
And then we're going to go ahead. This is on Obi. We're going to go ahead and shoot the Aqua Droid. See if we can just do the last couple wounds.
Let's see.
8 black dice. Naked. I got nothing to spend on this one.
It's all
Armor
gone.
2. It's just 1v1 crit after your armor because I don't surge.
Oh, fun.
So he's not dead, no matter what you roll.
Still blank. All right, we're going to go to the stack. We're going to get some BX droids. These guys are going to go ahead and move, throwing themselves into the fray here. We're going to do a single move. We're going to hope we got it in range 1, but I don't know if you guys know this. I have no luck right now. And we did get in range 1. Not of the big boys that I wanted to shoot, but we'll take the range 1 shot we got. And, okay. All right, so this is going to be blast, poison from our grenade, which is a rainbow, and then 4 white surging to hit for the rest of it. And it's just 3.
3 reds coming up. I got a search token on me, a search token on a buddy. We'll take 1, which gives us a poison token.
And a poison, nice.
Anyway, stack, we've got the heavy. It is broken. Does it get 1 or 2 actions? Let's find out right now. You get 2.
Why wouldn't it get 2?
So we'll take an aim for the first action.
Gonna finish off the aqua. You're gonna shoot some B1s.
You know, that's a good question, sir. I think I'm going to. We're gonna shoot the aqua droid.
That's probably the best target.
Try to kill that. I was thinking about doing gunslinger, but with 3 dice only and armor 2, I don't know if that's a great odds.
No,
so
probably not.
Okay, we've got 6 black dice, critical 2, with an aim into the armor 2 aqua who has 1 health left. There's our 2 crits. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. And then we're going to spend our aim on these 2. We don't have any more crits, but we do surge to hit. So we'll lose 2 to cover, and you're looking at a 4-pack. Or not covered, but his armor.
Holy
He walked along, but he
We're
did.
going to go with Kalani. Sorry. I'm confusing myself.
They look completely different, man.
It's true. So we're going to move up just a little bit. I want my bubble to be a little bigger. We're going to strategize on ourselves and the BX droids in front of us. And that will be it.
Give me a sec. It's a core. It's the 212th clone troopers here. We're going to just move on up.
To the east side?
Just pop an offensive push to get ourselves an aim there.
Sure.
Because why wouldn't we with them? They have not popped theirs yet. They'll all join in the party here. And then we're going to shoot their guns and shotgun into something. I'm debating what that something is, but we're going to shoot something.
That's a great idea. I think you should.
4 blacks, 2 reds, pierce 1 into the heavy cover BXs who are full health and haven't moved. They haven't dodged on them and dodged on Kalani, unfortunately. But the other ones had 2 shields and dodge. Really, all these ones gaining is the lovely heavy cover, but the other one was gaining additional cancel. So I don't know. Let's see if this works. It looks good until you realize I don't have enough surges for that. So let's spin the aim on the 2 reds. It's much better. And we'll spend the search token here.
Well, 4 for cover. 1. 2 dodges.
So two pierce 1.
For the stack, it's going to be some BX droids. They got 2 suppression tokens on them. We're holding on to them because we don't need to roll paint here.
They're droids. They don't care.
We'll go ahead and we're going to climb up over here.
Ooh, climb.
And we'll just take a shot into Mr. Cody.
Cody in the face. Okay.
This is going to be 5 whites, 1 red, 1 black, blast, poison with Surge.
Wow. Okay, well, let's spend some names. Maybe you can turn this into 4.
Okay. All right. Spend the first aim.
There we go.
Spend the second aim.
Oh, that was great. It's great conversions
Sure.
there, man.
This is the most fun I've had in a long time.
Okay, so we got 3 reds. We have 1 search token left on the board that he can use. We'll take 1. And a poison. Go to my stack. We've got Cody. He's got 1 suppression on him. He gets it off. He's going to take a wound at the end of this one because, that's just how it works. He's going to take an aim, though, and then he will shoot the Aqua and see if we can finish that 1 health guy off. We have 2 reds, 1 white, 1 black. Surge crit, impact 1, lethal into this Aqua droid. As long as we can get a paint here, we can then spend the aim to make it pierce and kill the last Aqua droid. So we're going to crit. We'll spend the aim to make it lethal, and that will take down because he only has 1 health left.
Yeah. I'm going to go with these B1s. They're going to take an aim, and they're going to shoot into the shiny clones over there. 6 whites with a...
Is it 1 crit? Oh, 2 hits this time.
We'll spend the aim.
Oh,
okay.
That's a good shot from some B1s. We get rid of 1 for cover. There's light cover, but it blocks. Still is a block. And then we got 3 here. We spent the surge on Cody's roll, didn't we?
I believe so.
So we'll take 1. We got the shinies. We're getting some suppressive fire laying down on them. Let's see if we can get any of this. Nope, 2 blanks. They get 1 action. We're just going to shoot the BX droids who have some observation tokens on them from Cody and see if we can do some wook. 2 blacks, 2 reds, pierce 1 onto the BX droids with a couple shields. We'll spend 1 observation token here. We'll spend the other observation token here. We don't have any surge left in the outfield, so it's going to be...
I got 2 for my light cover.
Ooh, we got some light cover. No,
so we'll spend 2
Here's
shields.
1. We got impervious, though. He's impervious. Can his impervious help?
We'll go with these B1s, and they'll take an aim and shoot into the back of this ISP.
It's got 2 health left. So can it live? I don't know.
6 whites with an aim. Impact 1. That feels great.
In my stack, we got our core here. That is the 501st here. You know what we're going to do? We're going to spend the medic to heal this one off of Obi.
Sure.
Back Obi to full. Why not? It's there. I want to use it before I forget to use it.
Yeah.
And then we're just going to... I thought about moving them, but I think we're just going to take an aim, and we're just going to shoot into these man guards with a pierce gun.
Let's do it.
We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 black as the medic's dice, 2 red, pierce 1 from the shotgun into the magnet guards here.
We got light cover.
It's a pretty good start there. I'm not complaining. We're going to spend the aim here. No.
How many of your dice pools have been nearly all paint?
It's been pretty good, man. I'm not complaining.
So is that 5?
You've got 5 for cover.
Cool.
Light cover.
Cool. I'm really digging it.
Can the light cover help a lot? Little or none? A lot.
That's a lot.
3 and then dodging 1, so just pierce 1.
Just 1 pierce 1. That kills another Magna. Hey, these B1s will take their chance to aim and shoot the ISP. 6 whites with an aim. Impact 1. Hey, look.
That's a much better attack so far.
We'll spend the aim for 1.
1 after the armor eats the other one. It's the ARC Trooper who's currently panicked with 4 suppression because of Dooku. Can you hand me those 2 white dice next to you,
Why
sir?
don't you get your own white dice, man?
I have them, but I didn't have enough. Take off 1, which means they get 1 whole action here.
I mean, that was technically 5 suppression. So they're still panicked unless you didn't put the... Didn't they have a suppression from last round when I shot them with Dooku's suppressive weapon?
Oh, I don't know. I got to roll another white one then, don't I?
Use you.
Okay.
But don't worry, you still got the paint you needed.
We're just going to move into Dooku and punch with our charge.
Awesome.
2 black dice with the aim from tactical into Dooku. Got 1 so far, spinning the aim. Got 2. You're going to dodge 1?
Yep.
Okay, down to just 1. Can the arcs hurt him? No. Yeah, he's out of activation, so all we have left is Obi, who does currently have 2 suppression on him from Dooku's attack. He'll remove 1. He's going to just take an aim and swing away at Obi or at Dooku. It's a double rainbow: 2 blacks, 2 whites, 2 reds. Critical 2.
Critical 2. Yep.
Yeah, critical 2 pierce. It won't matter because
Pierce
it's Dooku
none.
impact. Won't
You
matter.
ain't got no Makashi over there, buddy.
Nope. Okay, we'll spend the aim on these 2. Looking at a 4-pack coming at Dooku.
Just 4 for Dooku.
Just 4.
Sure.
Take 2.
Still takes 2.
Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4 to his 1, so I'm scoring there. He has 1 to all mine, so I'm scoring here. Actually, you have none. the point's back here. So you
No,
have,
this is the
yeah, that's
point.
right. Thank you. That's right.
That's
so
the
yeah.
bombs.
I've got 1, 2 to your 1, so just barely, but I'm going to keep it there. This is the bunker that we're the enemy base that we haven't played with yet. in this one. He's going to get that one there. So, but unfortunately, he didn't move up into the B1s, so it's going to be 1-1 tie.
Myself over here too. I should have moved
So
forward.
I'm going to get a whopping 2 points, bring him up to 4. Don will get 1 point, bring him up to 3. But unfortunately, Don is going to wave the white flag. And not a lot's gone his way. Let's go to the Salt Corner and talk about the game and how we think it went. I'll bring a crown with me for fun. Welcome back to the Salt Corner, episode 2 of Salt Corner.
That was way too aggressive of a welcome to the Salt Corner.
He's not happy right now, as you can see. It's okay. I feel bad for him. I do. Nothing in that game went his way. So
not a thing.
Let's talk about it a little bit. So,
first of all, Stan, our Senate, our
thank you, Stan,
Emperor here.
For the list. It worked.
Fantastic. Do you not like me? I thought we've been communicating. I've been saying nice things to you, and you throw... Because Stan had 2 list submissions he sent. His first one was a heavy
Chewie, right?
heavy armor rebel list with Han and Chewie. And I was like, oh, I've been doing real great against rebel armor lately. I have not.
I mean, you one-shot a Lance.
And then he's like, you know what you should play? I'm going to submit a second list, or a different list, of just Republic that has a bunch of stuff that kills me. And I was like, oh, cool. So,
yeah. My thought process here originally was to put an arc on each side of the board to kind of make sure I had some melee threat and some special forces. But once I pulled the second one, right after the first one, and I wanted to get that sniper rifle shot off once.
Yeah, you really do want to get that sniper shot off.
Because it's expensive, and I felt like I really wanted to.
I mean, you got the wound that stuck around until, like, the last round. When that wound, I mean, it cycled through, obviously, but I always had a wound on me.
You did. So, that was kind of what divulged there. Once you move the crab up a little more aggressive than I thought you were going to, I was like, wait a minute. If I just move my guys up just a few inches, my commandos, I can...
I wasn't thinking about the commandos and the infiltrate. I always think of the commandos as 4 rad, range 4.
That's what I usually do, yeah.
And they, and your dice and my dice were on different worlds.
Commandos, guys, their impact on it, I know everyone knows this. Impact 4, 8 blacks, nothing to shake at. But, man, the last couple games where I've been able to use them to take out armor, they've really taken out some armor.
And I rolled 1 shield out of 5 red dice, which feels pretty bad.
Didn't help.
This whole game, I blame the dice for a lot of things, but there was a lot of bad dice on my side of the game. And I usually have that round 1, round 2 good dice.
We talked about it off camera. We were like, my white dice were hitting early, which is usually not a good sign, because usually your dice hit early, and it kind of fluxes through the game.
And I really went into this game, I'm like, I'm going to try to score. I'm going to move up. I'm going to try to get in there and score. I'm going to go for the always... And then it was just like everything was falling apart.
I think the double bunker bases really actually helps the clones, because we can hunker down and just...
Yeah. And so it's just... And then, I mean... I don't know. I didn't do a whole lot wrong other than moving that crab up a little too far that one round, but like...
You could play with move the BX, double move them instead of shooting to get them out of range, because I was going to shoot them.
I knew I needed to get them into some cover, but...
I can't remember how another game I've ever taken out the Aquas that fast. I took out 2 full units in this game.
You've never taken out 2 full units.
I don't know if I have. I don't think I have. Not to mention, we did that before.
I don't think in all of the games I played at Worlds, plus all of the games I've played with Aquas so far, that I have lost both. I might have lost both in one game at, like, the end when you, fired. But, like, my entire army put almost all of their shots into your 2 ISPs, and one of them is still alive.
He still has, I think, 2 health?
2 health left.
Yeah, he's still rocking. And the other one, not to throw salt on the wound, but it technically died because of an ordnance that I put there.
He killed his own. I would have had to shoot it 2 or 3 more times.
Yeah, that was...
to get the last... So... I just can't. You can't beat dice when they do that to you. Yeah. I do really enjoy Kalani a lot.
He's good.
I don't think electro binoculars on a unit with strategize 2 is a good spend of points. So that kind of hurt him. This list is set up pretty well, where the HQ uplink didn't do anything for me. I never had the ability to give that order to somebody else. Like, the B1s always chained it to Kalani. So I guess if you had left Kalani without the B1s to chain it to, he might have wanted to use that HQ uplink on himself once. But so that was subpar. I don't know. The shields on the BXs are great when
they kept you alive.
They keep you alive.
I still didn't kill a full unit of BXs.
This
even
is
with
true.
all that shooting, because
I did recover the shields, so I got to use the shields through, so that's nice. Would have been nice to not roll 7 blank dice
yeah, that hurt.
with them that shot against Cody. So
My list was good from him. I think he did a good job building it. The only thing for me, I like my named people to have a little bit more upgrades, especially in Jedi. Just Force Barrier was a little interesting on Obi. Usually there's like a situational awareness, a Force Reflex, a tenacity, something. Versus speed, something to give him a little bit. But with the way you built it, I can see what you were thinking. Obi was definitely more in a supportive role in this army. So that was interesting. Offensive push on a lot of things was a lot of points, but I used them all, so that's nice.
I was gonna say you got the points.
The only thing I didn't get the points of, and it's not because of your list, well, just I never came up, was I had impact grenades on the non-medics, so the other 2 units of clones had impact grenades, which would have been nice. But really, the commandos told the clones, you stay back,
don't worry about impact, we got this. And then over there, the arcs were just like, I'll throw natty crits at you, it'll be fine, you don't have to worry about it.
I haven't ran a unit of like just 4 arcs in a long time, and you know what, even if it's just 4, they're still solid.
They're really solid. I mean,
complaints.
8 blacks, tactical. The
sniper was fun too. I got to use it 2 times.
I feel like there's not a lot of units that can go punch for punch with the arcs on what they provide just naked.
Arcs are very solid.
They're super solid. They hit hard. They have tactical. They share toke. They're just a really good unit.
Mm-hmm. So I think I obviously have no complaints with the game. I think it went really well. Unfortunately, the ordnance killed my guy, but it did a few wounds to his aqua, so it's fine. That's about it.
An aqua and an ISP and suppressed.
The ISP also was able to block off the BX, so they couldn't move up a turn earlier like they wanted.
Yeah, I really wanted to get that move there too. So although it's hard in my mind to play the BXs without the swords in this, where I'm like, oh, I wanted to go run in and charge. I'm like, oh, I don't want to charge because I throw better at range.
Like range 2, range 1 is your sweet spot with that mine.
But I still needed to get in there.
Yeah, you did.
Because of the
neither of us ever scored on the other person's side of the board. I stopped you from scoring once. You stopped me from
scoring there because I forgot about that.
But that was just because at that point you were
done.
Checked out.
That was not good. I mean, Dooku getting 2 wounds after putting 1 on Obi and then you healing it off.
Yeah, that was...
I mean, Dooku might be able to kill the 1 arc unit that
you 100% would have killed them.
But
Obi was going to play his 1 pip next turn to hello there you and
have some fun. So it was not going to go my way at all there. So
probably not.
And it's late, and I didn't want to do it anymore because nothing was working.
Well, we have 2 announcements to make to you guys too. If you stuck around this late, congratulations to you. One is yes, the Summer Cup is coming back. When exactly the dates we're still working on, it may show up as a later Summer Cup, as in not early summer like we usually do, because
like a midsummer cup.
You've got your trip, then I'm gone. I'm taking a 2-week trip to California. Me and the family are going to go explore from like Portland all the way down to SoCal, so it should be a lot of fun. We'll be at Galaxy Edge, so we'll take some pics. And if you guys are in the area, come say hi if you see me at Galaxy Edge.
I will also be at Galaxy's Edge, but the
Florida,
Edge. So
that's funny.
Yeah.
So yes, it'll be a Summer Cup. We have people sign up for it currently. It'll be an 8-man Summer Cup. We're doing a slightly smaller one, just for the coordinating some schedules is very hard because most of the time we're filming. It's we don't start filming until about 8:39 p.m.
We've also had a shrinkage a little bit in
our Lightning McQueen Dan, if you remember him from the channel, came a lot. He moved. Yeah. We had some people move and some people leave, so it happens.
Yep.
But yeah, it'll be 8-man one. That's coming. I'm assuming after my trip we'll start filming. So roughly we'll start filming June. You guys might start seeing it in July.
Probably, right? Yeah. So it's a midsummer cup.
Yeah, it's a midsummer cup. And then the other thing I'm going to announce to you guys too is that there will be more Brime time coming. Someone asked if we're going to continue the podcast or if it's just going to be interview based. It's not interview based. So let us know what you think you would like to see in that. We could do things like going over the starters, all the contents in the starters, and what we think each person's play style would fit for newer players. If you guys want to see that, kind of dissecting the cores, talking about what each faction identity is.
Yeah.
We could do videos of us ranking each faction unit. So we can do S, A, B, C, D tier of units, and we'll start with an Empire episode. We'll go through all the Empire, etc. Rebels. We can do those kind of videos. We can do. We do plan. This is the first time I think we're mentioning on the channel. We're going to do some how to play videos once we get our hands on those cores.
Yes, the new cores. We're going to do everything we can to grow the community and to make this an easy access for new players.
Yeah, and I think the starter is the biggest easy access for them. That price is great, and like I said, a lot of places we know of, at least in our area, especially online, you could find things below MSRP. So even with those crazy low starter value, I think you can get it even cheaper very easily.
Potentially.
And there's some
Gifted Games definitely will make it cheaper.
Gifted Games always lowers it under MSRP, and if you're an adventure membership there, it's even lower than that. So it's really nice. But yeah, we'll do some how to play videos with that. We'll of course unbox them, show you everything inside them. And we'll do some recon matches with exactly box versus box. You can see how the boxes function. So look for all that coming too. But yeah, I want to thank you guys all for subscribing. I know we hit it a couple episodes ago, but still a big deal. We hit that 10,000 mark, and you guys are still just carrying
blowing
momentum
past
with
it.
you. We're already like 100 over that, which is kind of crazy.
It is nutty.
So thank you guys so much. And yeah, let us know what you want to see next on the Prime Time. If you haven't answered our poll, which is still up, which is what bonus episodes do you want to see for things like either more recon?
I don't know that it'll still be up at this time.
It's still up. Flashpoints, MCP, SharePoint, other. If you want to put it in the comments, go check it out. Until next time, have a good night.
Bye.